So today's lesson is about Darwin. Charles Darwin. He was a scientist and okay, Darwin. D-A-R-W-I-N. His name is Darwin and he's a scientist. Okay, we have this and this and this, we have numbers, we have this. Alright, we're ready. Darwin. What's his name? D-A-R-W-I-N. And he was a scientist. S-C-I-E-N-T-I-S-T. He was a what? Yes. C-I-E-N-T-I-S-N-T. Good. Okay, Charles Darwin. In 1831, I'm talking about the year 1831, Charles Darwin boarded a ship and set out on a 5-year voyage. V-O-Y-A-G-E, voyage. You know what a voyage means? Bon voyage. Oh, you're spelling voyage. Okay. Oh, yeah. All the way up. Yeah. Voyage. And we need a yeah. Do you know what that means? T-R. T-R is correct. Oh, sorry. Voyage means T-R. T-R. I. Sorry. Go. Yes! That's another word for voyage. Okay, so he set out on a 5-year voyage around the world to study and collect animal, plant, and rock samples. Now, he studied many plants and animals on a place called the Galapagos Island. G-A-L-A-P-A-G-O-S. The Galapagos Islands. There are a few islands. It's not just one island. There are a few islands. I-S-L-A-N-S. So the most famous animal, one of the most famous animals that he studied is the finch. F-I-N-C-H. The finch. Finches. Okay? Finches are... You know what finches are? Finches. What kind of animal? Finches. H doesn't make sense. Finches. What are finches? L-I-L-I-M. Okay. Do you know what finches are? It's okay. Finches are animals with wings and they fly. They fly. F-L, yes. F-L, yes, they fly. What kind of animal fly? Fly. B, yes. B-I, yes. R, bird, up. Yes, bird. Yes, birds, yes. Finches are birds. Okay. He studied finches on Galapagos Islands. And he found out in each island, I don't remember how many islands, but there are a few islands. In each island, there are finches, but the finches looked different. For example, some of the finches had a rounder beak, B-E-A-K, and some had sharper and longer beak, B-E-A-K. Okay, so the shapes of what are different? B, E, A, B, A, K. Yes. Yeah, big. Yes. So he thought, why they're all finches, but why do they look different? And so he concluded that they changed over time. The finches changed over time, depending on the environment, because in each island, the food that were available for the finches were different. Like some in one island, there were more seeds available, and in some other island, there were other things available in other locations. So depending on the environment, he concluded that the finches evolved. The word is evolve. E-V-O-L-V-E. Evolve. To evolve means to change over time. So what word means to change? T or two. E V O O V and all the way up. Yes, evolve means to change over time. So his theory was the theory of evolution by
ocean.
Yes, evolution by natural selection. Natural selection. N-A-T-U-R-A-L. Natural selection. S-E-L-E-C-T-I-O-N. Okay, so his theory is evolution by N-A-T. Go. U natural. R and A-N. L natural. S-N-E-N-L N-E-N C-N-T-N I-N-O-N N. Natural selection. And I'm going to explain what natural selection is. So, for example, the long pointed beaks. Long, L-O-N-G, pointed beaks are more fit for picking seeds out of cactus fruits. So here is a cactus. C-A-C-T-U-S. Cactus. You know what cactus is, right? Where do they grow? We don't have cactus in New Jersey, I don't think. Where do they grow? What kind of places? L-O-N. Okay. L-O-N. Yeah. Long. Yes. Long. C-A. C-A. C. Okay. T. Okay. Long cactus. Okay, long, yeah. Some are long, tall. You're right. Some are tall, and some are short and round. There are different shapes of cacti. Cacti is the plural form of cactus. What kind of climate do cacti like? Climate. Okay. Well. Are you spelling the word climate? Okay, can you tell it? I'm sorry, I'm lost. F. Okay, can you do it from the beginning? What kind of climate do you think cacti like? What kind of climate? I. N. N. H. Yes. H-O-T and hot, yes. Hot, H-O-H-O, yes. T, hot and what? Hot and one more. Okay, we got hot. H-O-T, hot. Okay, let's write. You're right.
With a bit of time.
They like hot climate, yes. Hot and what? So we see cacti, a lot of cacti in Texas, places like Texas, and
Time.
Arizona. Desert. We see cacti in desert. So in desert, the climate is hot and it doesn't rain a lot. Hot and GR. Yes, you're right. GR. Correct. Hot and dry. Correct.
Family.
So Galapagos Islands, I think it's hot and dry over there. There are lots of cacti. And finches eat the seeds of the cacti. And long pointed beaks are good for picking seeds out of cactus. Because you have to poke like this. Cactus like this, with the beak like this. So, see the seeds are here, and the birds are poking the cactus like that. And in the other island, the shorter, stouter, rounder beak like this are good for eating seeds found on the ground. So this is the ground, and there's seeds like this, GROUND. And so the rounder beak is best to pick up seeds on the ground like that. Okay, so in one island, there are more seeds inside the cactus, and in another island, there are more seeds on the ground. So the environment is different, and so the birds are physically different. And a thin, sharp beak. Oh, okay, so thin and sharp beak. That is best suited for spearing insects. So they also eat insects. So if there are more insects than seeds, these beaks are better to eat the insects. So this is, according to Darwin, called the natural selection. So what it means is that these. So for example, in this island with the cactus, okay, cacti, lots of seeds in cacti like that. So the finches, some of the finches happen to have a long beak. And some finches have rounder beak. Now these finches with the long beaks, they will have better chance for surviving, because they can reach the seeds better than those other finches with the rounder beaks. So they will survive. SURVIVE. They will what? They will S U R. So you need a V. Okay, so survive. Dun. Survive. And these finches with the longer beaks, they would have offspring. OFFSPRINGS. Offsprings. You know what offsprings are? Offspring. Another word for offspring. BF doesn't make sense. BA, yes. BAB, yes. BAB. Yes. BA. Oh, BAB. Yes. BAB, do you want to make it plural? BA. B, you want to make it plural? IN, EN, make it plural. Maybe Babies, yes. They will have babies. Now these babies will most likely have longer and sharper beaks because the parents have the longer sharper beaks. And then they would have their babies, and they will have the similar beaks. And that way, in this island, eventually, most of the finches will have the longer, sharper beaks. And these finches with the rounder beaks, they will die out in this island. That is the natural selection. These kind of finches are naturally selected, okay, by the environment. And in another island where the trees are on the ground, these ones with the rounder beaks will be naturally selected. So it's not that these finches are better than others. It's just they adapt. They can adapt in that particular environment. So that is evolution by natural selection. And so in 1859, Darwin published this paper called On the Origin of Species, a book. It is a book on the origin of species. And so according to his theory, living things adapt to their environment to survive. This is exactly what it is. We all adapt to environment to survive. Okay. The characteristics that organism inherits from its parents are called traits. T-R-A-I-T-S. Okay? Traits. Let's spell the word traits. Traits. You know what? I want you to spell without looking. Traits. Because you can do it.
Jump.
T-R. Yes, you can do it. A-N. I-N-T-N. Yeah. Traits. So traits are things that we inherit from the parents. Things like hair color. H-A-I-R. Color. C-O-L-O-R. Hair color. Now, what other things do you think are true? Okay. H-A-I-N-R. Okay. Can you tell me anything else? C-O-L-O-R. Hair color. What other things do you think? S. S. S-P. Okay. S-P. S-P. Go ahead. Keep going. You can say anything. Other traits. S-P. S-P. I. S-P-I-O. Okay, I'm not sure. Can you do it again? We're thinking about traits. Things that we get from parents. So, okay, can you do it again? Sorry. Can you do it again? Other things. Like, other, like, okay, S-K-I. Yes, skin. Yes, skin. Okay, skin. The same thing. Hair color, skin. Skin what? C. Yes. Yeah, same thing. Skin color. L. O. R. Skin color. What other things? Skin color. Let's write that. Hair color, skin color. Eye color. What other things? If your parents are blank, you are blank. Okay, S L A I. Okay, can you do it again? You can say anything. H Okay. H. HT doesn't make sense. Do it
Look
again.
on your papers. You're trying to see something, spell it.
Okay, so we're listing examples of traits. So things like haircut, things that you get from your parents, your biological parents. Like things like hair color, eye color, skin color, things like that. What else do you think you get? Like you have your mom's blank, or you have your dad's blank. Anything like that. Anything. You can say anything. You can say anything. You can say anything. Then, okay. L, okay. L, okay. O, L-O. N, G, long. H, A, I, R. Long hair. Okay, well that's long hair. Okay, so hair grows. So anyone can have long hair. That was a good answer. But anyone can have a long hair, and if you cut the hair, you have a short hair. So something like that. Yeah, but you're on the right track. Something like that. Can you think of anything like long, short, something like that? Anything. T. TV doesn't make sense. Do it again. T. Not B. I don't think it's TV. T. You can say anything. T. You might want a vowel. T. Go ahead. A. L. L. Tall. Yes, if you're tall, yes. That's a trait. S-H-O. Yes, tall and S-H-O. Yes, tall and short. Yes, short. Yes, that's a trait. Yes. So those are traits. We also call those phenotypes. 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 Anything that you can see, like a physical traits, are called phenotypes. Okay. So things like the color of hair, skin, and eyes, and the shape of the nose and lips, and things like that. Tendency to be nearsighted. That's also something that you might inherit from your parents. Or to become bald if you're a boy. If your dad is bald, you might become bald when you're older or something like that. Those are things that you inherit from parents. These traits are controlled by the genes. G-E-N-E-S. Genes. These traits are controlled by the... Go ahead, genes. Oh, you're looking. Okay. So we're practicing spelling without looking. Because you can without. Okay, genes. G. E. G. Gene. Yes. And make it plural. Yes. Genes. Yes. We call a set of genes genotype. 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 And phenotype is the trait. Genotype is the genes. So genotype determines the phenotype. If you have certain genes, that will determine the phenotype. If you have the gene for blue eyes, that will determine the color of eyes, blue eyes. The genes determine the phenotype. Okay. And phenotype can be influenced by environment also. So you have the genes, but it can be the phenotype can be changed or influenced by environment. So for example, if you have a very light color skin, S-K-I-N, but if you like walking outside, if you like going to beaches, your skin might get darker. And if you drink lots of milk, you might get tall. If you eat healthy food, you might get taller than those who do not eat healthy food. So environment also influences phenotypes. Environment. Environment. Okay. So when you if you go to beaches and then if you walk outside a lot, okay, your skin color might get what? D, A, R, yes, darker, yes, good, you're gonna make it E, N, yes, right. And if you eat healthy food, you might not, but you might get T, yes. A, L, T, A, L, E, and taller, yes, something like that. Okay, DNA carries the genetic code that determines the characteristics of a living thing. Okay, so we all have different DNA. Our DNA is all different, except for identical twins. I-D-E-N-T-I-C-A-L. Identical twins. T-W-I-N-S. So, except for identical what? Identical. T, W, T-W-I-N-S. Twins. The word identical means the what? Identical if the twins are identical, yes, means yes, go. A, S-A, and yes, they look exactly the same. You can't tell which one is which. Now they have the same DNA, and that's why they look exactly the same. Except for identical twins, each person's DNA is unique. DNA is like a blueprint. B-L-U-E-P-R-I-N-T. Blueprint that tells your body how to grow and develop. So, blueprint. You know, when this professional person makes a blueprint of a house, now he or she will draw something like, okay, this is the living room, and this is the family room, and this is the kitchen, and then it's the bedroom, and this is the second floor, and things like that. And it shows you from here to here how many feet and things like that. Do you know what profession I am talking about? Blueprint. They make AQ. It's the word I'm thinking is AR. Yes. CHI. Yes. T. Yes. EN. Architect. Yes. You're right. The last letter is Yes, architect. Yes, yes. So DNA is just like blueprint. So very small. It's very small, and we can't see it, but it has all the information for the cells to develop. So like hair cell or skin cells or all the body parts have cells, and each cell it has this DNA, and then it has this information in it. And so that's why, okay, this person's DNA, okay, this person's hair color is going to be black, and it's all written. And DNA looks like this, like this, like this. Like this. And this shape is called double helix. D-O-U-B-L-H-E-L-I-X. So this is the double helix. It looks like a twisted ladder. T-W-I-S-T-E-D-L-A-D-D-E-R. Okay, so it looks like twisted L.
No.
Yes, L-A. D. G. L-A-D-D-E-N. Ladder. Yes, ladder. And it's called double helix. Double H. E. H-E. L. X. 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 Helix. Yes. The long molecules of DNA are organized into pieces called chromosomes. Chromosomes. You've heard of this word, right? C-H-R-O-M-O-S-O-M-E-S. Chromosomes. Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes. And we're going to use a number board. 23 pairs. How many pairs? Pairs. 23. They look like this. Something like that. So this is one pair. And then the next one might look like that. Like that. You can actually Google chromosomes and you can see these pictures.
I like them to be,
Okay.
yeah.
They're very small, but they use special camera, and they can take pictures of it. And then you can see this. So this is one pair, and then this is another pair. So these are pairs. So a pair means how many? A pair